Today I want to talk to you a little bit about your silver coin collecting strategy. So there's a difference, quite a difference between the coin I just held up, this silver coin here, and then a silver coin like this. But before I get into that, I just want to let you know that I'm doing this video raw, not scripted. These are just some thoughts off the top of my head to help you. And do me a favor, like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to my channel so that we can get this information out to others as much as possible. The main reason being is what I'm about to talk about, I've experienced in my life as well as the life of other collectors going through these hard financial times. And it's going to play a role in how you collect. So diving into this a little bit, this coin here is an MS-70 Silver Eagle. And other than it being a perfectly under 5 times magnification graded coin by the NGC Numismatic Grading Company, and that, if you know anything about collectibles, does these coins typically hold their value better. Other than that, there's not really anything much or anything special about this coin. However, they do cost a little bit more initially. They can hold their value or even increase in value more depending on certain factors. And, you know, if you came upon hard times, this would not be my best, this would not be my first go-to to sell off and, you know, get some of my money back liquid so that I could pay that you know, bill or put new tires on my car or repair the transmission. And let's grant it, we all get into hard times once in a while and don't necessarily have cash on hand for emergencies. So when you get into coins like these cost quite a bit more. They are typically lower mintage, much harder to get a hold of. They have some beautiful artwork. This is a war hero John F. Kennedy coin. And there's certainly definitely some, you know, this one is not so much high relief, but it's got some relief to it. It's got history. It's got a story behind it. It's got a lot of stuff that drives up that value. And so, for instance, this coin I bought for, I think, $119.99, and now it's worth $180 more than that on the market. And so definitely a good investment. And I could make some good money if I sold it. But being a collectible, I want to hang on to this forever. I want to be able to give this to my kids, because if it's worth $180 now, it could go down. I mean, collecting collectible coins, artwork, all of that is subject to what someone will pay and what the value is in their mind. So I buy ones that I like, but I also buy ones that are low mintage and I know are going to drive those values up over time. So if the transmission, God forbid, if it went out on my truck today and I needed to put $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 into my truck, this would not be my go-to coin to sell. And actually neither would this one if I have set up my holdings correctly. And so that's where I want to take you back to this coin. So this is just a silver piece. It is an actual coin with some design, and that can affect values a little bit, tiny bit. But this is not much different than just a silver round, a silver bar. It's bullion. And so this will go up and down with the price of silver. Pretty much totally unaffected by collectible values. And so this is much cheaper to obtain. And in that emergency, this would be my go-to to sell off. I would want to sell off my bullion to get some quick liquid cash. It's easiest to sell. If you have the right resources, you can sell it online, often for some very good price points. Or you can take it down to your local dealership, coin shop, and sell it that way. And they're going to give you basically the daily price on silver. Whereas if I took this down, they're going to give me the daily price on silver. So a half-ounce silver coin, they're probably going to give me $15 for it. They're not going to give me the approximately $300 it's worth in collectible value. And so that's just a little bit about what I've experienced in my strategies with collecting. You're going to want to figure out the ratio for your own personal choice. But for those of us that love collecting, it's awesome. You can certainly grow your holdings and grow the value of those coins a lot. But I definitely recommend having some bullion, a certain percentage of your portfolio. So should a need arise, should an emergency come up, you have something you can liquidate that is not going to affect your future values, as these graded coins or collectible coins tend to do, go up in value a lot. What else can I say about that? Silver is, you know, to collect coins like this, it doesn't cost much. To collect these, it does cost a bit more. However, anybody can invest in gold and silver if you have the right resources. And I believe I have one of the best resources. It has helped me to go from collecting zero and having this coin, which I actually found in the desert of, well, I shouldn't even say the desert. It was on the property of a home I bought that was built in 1925. This coin is certainly not that old, but somebody lost it there and I found it. So finders keepers. But going from there, this was my first and only really silver coin until I started to get into it. And I thought it would cost me way too much for my financial position to start collecting. And now I have amassed well over $20,000 in coins. And those have been purchased little bit by little bit. So if you don't have a resource or you're not sure, maybe you're making minimum wage. I mean, it's tough times out there right now. Maybe you're making minimum wage and you're like, Steve, there is no way I can afford to buy things like gold and silver. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. I have a resource that sends real physical gold and silver, collectible coins, bullion. And the awesome thing about it is it's a trusted company right here in Idaho, United States, depending on where you're watching. And it is a company that's been around for over 7 years. So they're not going anywhere. It's not a fly-by-night. They do not deal in certificates and promissory notes. They deal in real physical gold and silver. And there are options to actually buy gold and silver for literally as little as $1. That doesn't sound like much. It won't buy you a lot, but you can buy $1 a day, $1 a week. And they hold that silver for you in their private vault until you have enough, I think it's like 5 ounces of silver. And then they will ship you your coins so that you have your physical coins. That's just one option. You can get on their website at any time and buy coins and ship them immediately right there. Collectible coins, bullion, whatever they have in stock. They have no maximums or minimums. I mean, unless you buy the entire quantity of what they have in stock, then you would hit the max. But they have no maximum or minimums as far as you're purchasing. The prices don't change and they're very competitive. So if that interests you, again, like and subscribe to my channel. Share it so we can get this information out to more people. On my channel, you'll also see a link to a Facebook group. Join that group and let's connect there. I'd be happy to share more with you.